Browning, back in here with another reaction video. And this one is another one from my guy Samson, making mullets cool again. Shout out to the Brody. Another request from the gang. Shout out to the family, man. On the cusp of just past 7,000 subscribers, actually, and I'm extremely humble and grateful for everybody that's rocking with me, spreading the like-minded message and saying, hey, we here, man. We all together, and we're not stuck into the matrix. We see what's going on with the world, and we enlighten each other. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you could hit that like button for me, and if you can consider subscribing to the channel. The goal is to reach 1 million subscribers, but if we can get 100 million subs, start 100 million thought-provoking conversations, we kill the narratives that's in the world, man. We just spirits encased in human flesh trying to figure out this thing called life. We all love Joe Rogan. We think he's an amazing podcaster, and we're not as manipulated as the media wants you to think. We understand it's propaganda. So if you like what you hear in this message, please share the video far and wide. Oh, I know this is going to be a good one. These fact-checking websites are such a joke.
They're following all the safety precautions. People are going to sporting events that are bigger than this. This is going to be safe. This is a sophisticated, vaccinated crowd, and this is just about...
Hey, before this even starts, I just got to put this out there, man. Larry Hoover Jr. said Barack Obama was the hardest drug dropped on Black America since crack and cocaine. And I 1,000,000% agree with that. I don't even just say Black America. I want to say America in general, because he got a crazy amount of white support. Barack Obama came through and put all of us in a stone cold stunner. And then we woke up a little bit, and he hit us with some sweet chin music, and then he hit us with the Undertaker Tombstone Power Driver and crossed our arms over. And not all, because I'm sure with some people who are aware enough to see through the Marxist takeover that was happening. I was 18 years old when Obama ran for president the first time, so I was, the definition of ignorance is of lack of knowledge. So I was extremely naive on that he was a puppet for the Democratic Party. Now I'm aware of it, and I hope the world keeps waking up that all politicians are puppets. They don't care about us.
Optics, it's not about safety.
One hell of a party. I wish I was there. But with all this COVID, I bet you guys were scared. Well, you probably followed every rule with all the activities you did that night. I mean, you probably kept 6 feet apart the whole time, and you only took your mask off for pictures, right? I bet you did. I bet you took every precaution. I bet you stopped the party every 20 minutes just to check everybody's temperature often. I bet you did. I bet everybody had to show the proof of their vax, and if they didn't, then they had to go home because Obama would never approve of this crap. I bet all the servers and caterers had to wear gloves when they served you your fave dessert. I really hope that you paid them first because they were risking their lives celebrating your date of birth. You said that you scaled it back cause there's too much at stake. Yeah, I bet you scaled it back cause y'all motherfuckers are a bunch of snakes. If I were to get a big group together, the media would put me through the shredder. I'd be responsible for everybody's death for the next 6 months, a super spreader. But Obama, don't be stupid, never. This event was sophisticated. This ain't no bean toss, beer chugging bullshit in the backyard listening to a playlist of country music. You dumb, useless, stupid, small little measly runts. We can party if we damn well please, but you? Not even once, don't think about it. Matter of fact, it'd be better if you just didn't think at all. Now shut the f up and put your mask on before we have to get more deeply involved.
Not just one mask, sir. It's double mask. Maybe we need to triple mask. Let's get 3 or 4 shots in here. And while we're at it, bring in the boosters, ladies and gentlemen. Bring the boosters on in. The craziest part I was just thinking about Obama when he said, don't think about it. The media shows Obama as this perfect individual. And the media shows everybody that's a leftist as a perfect individual. But the minute they step out of line and speak up and say something that they want, they become enemy number one, and everything that they've ever done in the dirt has come out to the light. Like The Rock tried to be a loser and go at Rogan, and then he got criticized himself. And personally, I believe Joe Rogan should never apologize. You never, ever, 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 ever apologize to the mob, because they're going to keep pushing. I'm not apologizing for nothing I say, and anybody who's watching this video, man, stand on your truth, because Joe Rogan did nothing wrong. He's a podcaster. We're humans in this thing called life. We're all going to make mistakes. We're going to learn. We're going to evolve. We're going to grow. You should not be criticized for something you said 5, 10, 15 years ago.
We were outside, but under a tent. So technically that makes it inside, but it was still outside. You know what I meant. Shut up. Whatever, you're never gonna hear this story from us. We'll just have Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo talk about Trump and how horrible he was. The media would take a dump in their britches if they caught wind that a Republican did this. And that just goes to show the double standards and the hypocrisies when it comes to this instance. Doesn't it just piss you off? What? They come and they cut.
Hey, one more time. Since 1965, no Republican has gotten more than 15% of the black vote. And I think we all can acknowledge that Democrats owned slaves in the South. So it seems to me that slavery never ended. It just went from being physical to mental. Because in the miseducation of the Negro that was written in 1933, Carter G. Woodson spoke of that if you can control a man's actions and a man's thinking, you don't need to physically control a man. So we're in this concept that I can move from California to Kentucky to Florida to Atlanta and I'm free. But if you don't vote Democrat, boy, you're going to get in trouble and we're going to put you in your place.
Your small business off, they grip their claws around and constrict till you ain't making shit. Then they tell you to suck it up and limp it off. Yes. Then they skip and hop into their private jets and fly to Barack's island to thrive and rest, burning all that fuel into the sky while our fragile climate is in such a dire stretch. With all these dying people packed in the hospitals, I think you should feel a tad bit responsible. You could have probably killed so many friends of yours, you just added to the top of the toll. That's what you say to me when I walk into Kroger maskless. Why would I follow these rules that you yourself don't even practice? Perhaps if you stuck to your story, we wouldn't be so fucking disorderly. You say that it's dangerous and then you do shit like this, and that's just what floors me. Well, you're my role model. You're the one I'm supposed to follow, so I'm gonna call everybody I know and throw a big ass party like there's no tomorrow. The Newsom way, the Obama way, like a Nancy Pelosi spa day. We're gonna rip the mask off and hug each other till we can't hold on any longer. Yay! It may not be sophisticated as yours, but I gotta work with what my pay can afford. I'm just taking orders from the people that matter, the powerful ones. This is straight from the source. Thanks, Obama, I get the message. Your actions spoke loud and clear. The World Health Organization, the CDC, and Fauci. Here's the bottom line. All right. How long are we gonna do this? It's all up to us, and it always has been. There really ain't nothing new to it. Our rights are being stripped. All you gotta do is take a look around, and it's only gonna get worse from here unless we as a whole put our foot down.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
Hey, killed that beat. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Hey, real talk. If you stand with me, I'll stand for you. We're humans. We're Americans. And the media is trying to divide us. It's all part of the New World Order, the Agenda 2030. They got us fighting about being black and white. Mark Zuckerberg is creating the metaverse. Elon Musk planning to go to Mars. This is all a mass distraction for a communist takeover. And we as Americans, we have to stand up. Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness is here for us all. I'm a firm believer that the American dream is still alive and well, but ain't nobody gonna give it to your ass. If you don't work, you don't eat. And so this lazy, this entitled mindset, it has to go. Because everywhere else in the world understand that there's a class system. There will always be classes, there will always be hierarchies, there will always be the poor amongst us. It's your job to create a better future for yourself, your family, and your descendants. I don't know 5 men who sitting around waiting on the government to take care of them. I don't know 5 men who want more government regulations. And if I met them, I would tell them that you ain't a man. Just straight up. I don't know 5 people. Well, I can't say I don't know 5 people who are caught up in the propaganda of the media. But I'm always going to speak truth. And I encourage anybody who comes across my videos, if we align on the same frequency, man, this happened for a reason. Speak your truth. This world wants men to be scared. The whole system is built on fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. I respect the civil rights movement. I respect all these people, but I'm my own man. I got to do things my own way. I've been observing. I've been watching. And I just see it's time to change the way we operate. I think a lot of white men need to change the way they move. Speak your truth. Be masculine. Lift weights. Grow a beard. Drink water. Take vitamins. Be healthy. Be everything that this system doesn't want you to be. It seems like being healthy is being a rebel in 2022. But if that's what it takes to rebel against this system, then do it. Start your own garden. You know what I'm saying? Just do whatever you have to do to be the opposite of what the masses are doing. As Mark Twain said, if you're ever on the side of the masses, it's time to pause and reflect. And as Malcolm X said, no one can give you freedom. If you're a man, you take your freedom. And you stand for something or you'll fall for anything. And I'm tired of seeing men on TV on their knees, men on TV crying, I'm standing tall, and whatever comes my way, God willing, I can handle it. But as I said, man, I fell for the Barack Obama trick just as a lot of people did. I was an 18-year-old kid in the projects, real life thinking something was going to be different. The hood was the next day. The hood been the same under Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden. The hood ain't changed because it's not someone else's job to fix your environment. It's up to you. As Tupac said, it's up on us to change the way we treat each other, change the way we eat, change the way we think, change the way we live. Because the old way wasn't working. And that ain't just for black America, that's all Americans. We got to change the way we approaching each other. Because what's been happening is leading us to these social justice takeovers. Speak truth, and the more you shine your light, you're going to constantly motivate others to do the same, man. Fire Track by Samson. Hey, like I said, man, making mullets cool again. The homie with Lee. I wonder, do he freestyle or do he sit down and write? Because his wordplay and how he rides the beat is next level, man. Like I said, I respect everybody that puts art out into the world. We all have a gift from God. And people always say, why you talk about God so much? Because our world is so demonic, man. We need to understand we all are spirits encased in bodies. We have a limited time here. So leave a positive mark, man. The same way we sit here and can speak of Frederick Douglass, in 200 years from now, I want kids speaking of Johnny Calloway. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep speaking your truth, and you'll constantly motivate others to speak theirs.